did your 4 treks when you did your normal trek. So how was your experience when you doing this assisted DIY treks?
Alright, so this version of DIY which I've done right now is called as an assisted DIY trek, where a guide from Indiahikes accompanies you on the trek. On this trek, doing the DIY gave me a lot of benefits. The first of the many benefits was the flexibility. For example, I could cook my lunch with the views of Trishul and cook my evening snacks with the views of the valley. I could pitch my tents wherever I wanted, let it be in an open ground or in the middle of a forest. It was completely up to me. I was the sole decision maker on this trip. So it was a wonderful experience and also a new attempt to a new way of trekking, the real way of trekking, the DIY trek.
How well you prepared for this trek? What extra you did for this trek?
Alright, so I have previous experience of trekking with Indiahikes. I've done 4 treks previously. Apart from my regular fitness routine, which includes running and other fitness workouts and breathing exercises, Indiahikes provided me with DIY kits. So our DIY kits included everything a trekker would need, which made the trek very convenient for me. It included navigation kits, it included food kits, it included our sleeping bags and tents. So basically, I did not have to do anything extra to prepare for this trek. Everything was taken care by Indiahikes, and it is a very trekker convenient experience to do a DIY trek.
So a lot of our trekkers do have this concern about food, that you have to do a lot more to cook food, and how well you will be able to prepare food or not. How did you manage to do that?
Cooking food was a very convenient part. In fact, it was one of my least of the tensions to be cooking food on the trek. We were provided with premixes on the trek, and it was very easy to cook them. It hardly took us 5 to 7 minutes to cook an entire meal for 2 of us. And the food had huge varieties, from fried rice to soups to desserts. We had everything in our meals. So food is the least worry on the DIY trek. It is very convenient and a very trekker friendly designed premixes, which you can just put boiling water and the food is ready for you.
We always wonder, whenever you are going for a DIY trek, it feels a lot burden on your back. You'll have to, take out your sleeping bag, you'll have to carry your own tents, you'll have to carry your own food, and somewhere that feeling is like that, बहुत कुछ करना पड़ेगा. How did you manage to do that?
It was not too much of a extra load for me. My backpack weighed something around 13 to 14 kgs, slightly heavier than what I would carry on a normal trek. However, the convenience which I got with this backpack is way more than the weight I was carrying. So everything was very handy to me, and the equipments are so light. Removing one jacket, I could fit my entire kitchen in that space.
We always have this concern about safety on a trek whenever you are going alone or even with 2 people. How did you manage to take care of your safety on the trek?
So the version of DIY I was doing is called as an assisted DIY trek, where a guide accompanies you on the trek. So this added to the safety factor. Also, there are chances of someone losing the trail. Given that Brahmatal is itself a well-established trail, it was not a concern. Also, Indiahikes provides me with a navigation kit, which consists of the whole route and the whole GPX file of the trek. So it was a very convenient option to navigate on the trek. Apart from that, I was also shadowing a normal group. So a trek leader from the normal group had always kept a telescopic eye on me, so that nothing goes wrong in the safety factor of the trek. So overall, safety was also not a concern, and it was a very safe experience to do a DIY trek. For other DIY trekkers or people who are aspiring to DIY treks, I would just say that go for it. It's a very trekker friendly experience designed by Indiahikes, and it's a very convenient process. It's not a hassle. It's a better option to do a DIY trek than do a normal trek. It gives you flexibility. You are the driver of your own car. You can do whatever you want, wherever you want. So go for it. It's not a hassle at all. It's a very convenient and a very safe option to trek.
Did you know 95% of our DIY trekkers want to go back and do DIY trekking itself? Now, going on a DIY trek is very different compared to a regular group of trekking. The sense of adventure and the learnings that you get out is far more rewarding. If you want to know more about DIY trekking, follow the link given in the description and fill out the form. To receive more such information and the knowledge from our trekking world, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it.